just a few viewer comments we're going to get through. The first one is very appropriate. It comes from WWE is Not Punk Rock, who says, I would like to see you cover more non-D&D pen and paper games. Maybe one every 3 episodes. Well, we have good news and bad news for you. The good news is we'll be covering more pen and paper games. The bad news is it's mostly going to be D&D.
Well, for now, but we are, because the D&D episodes are part of a new series we're thinking of doing. Well, did we actually come up with a name yet?
It's TBD.
Yeah. But in essence, the idea is it's actually going to be us playing role-playing games.
Yes.
And sort of just more, while there will be some visual components, so you'll have to wait and see. But it's mostly going to be probably more of a podcast situation of literally just audio.
There's at least a few Kickstarter indie RPGs that I have that are one-off sessions.
Good one-offs.
That would be great to
Well, we
do.
also have, we mentioned playing, which we probably will reboot for. We have both the first 2 books of the World Ending series from
the
Fantasy
End of the
Flight.
World. There's always Pathfinder. We'd love to jump. If there's any Catalyst, which we did play a little bit of, we have a video for Catalyst, which we'd love to get back into.
So yeah, we actually do have plans for it. It's just we want to try to use D&D mostly definitely to get our feet wet and sort of get our groove into the, as we said, this is really our first time in the pen and paper role-playing game.
And unfortunately, RPGs take a long time and a lot of commitment and preparation.
Well, the bigger thing is just getting the right groups.
That too, getting people together. It's not that easy, as people I'm sure know. That's why some of these one-offs will also be really good, because they are designed to be easier encounters.
Yes, no, definitely. Odds are the End of the World ones will be one-offs, because D&D is hard enough to get the large group.
So let us know if any others in particular you want us to check out. We also talked about the new Fugitive Kickstarter game from the designer of Paperback, Tim Fowler's. Sorry that I said your name that way. Webb Jaker commented, said, you mentioned Paperback and Fugitive, but no mention of my favorite game that Fugitive is derived from, Burgle Brothers. That is a game from the same designer that I think is Fugitive's kind of a spin-off of. We haven't played it, so that's why we didn't talk about it, but I have heard good things. And I'm sure, based on what we like about that designer, that it's probably a good game. Burgle Brothers, Burgle Bros. I don't know if you're supposed to say brothers or not. You can check that out. We did our review of Splendor, the app version. Daniel Enoch Tobin says that he's played it on the touchscreen of a Surface and that it works flawlessly for 2 people looking at the screen at the same time. More than that might get tight, but they said it's one of the best board game adaptations for the computer because it has no elements that are hidden from other players, which is something that I hadn't thought about before, that like in Ticket to Ride, you can't pass, when you pass it, you have to pass it around because someone can see your hand. But with Splendor, or probably some other games I can't think of, anybody can look. There's nothing secret, so it does make a really good...
And the other big thing is, which I'm sure I've brought up for both of them, in which there's no instance. Meaning, there's not going to be something like, you have the app, like, okay, I'm doing this, and be like, hold on, give me the phone, I'm doing something, let me see.
No interrupts.
Yeah, you're fine.
How would that even work? You couldn't do that on a...
No, you could not.
Unless it was online. That's the only way you can do it, yeah.
It would have to be Hearthstone.
Yeah. So that's good. We appreciate all your thoughts on apps and all those things. Of course, the one we cannot go with... Last week, we also responded to a comment about our Insane Clown Posse video. Since, right after that, we did that podcast, we got, 20 more comments from angry Insane Clown Posse fans who were very, very upset with our treatment of the game. That in fact we didn't do our research there. That the other game that we couldn't find is called Morton's List.
That's right.
That we actually looked up, which is, I think, noteworthy in that it's the game was banned from Gen Con because it's basically a truth or dare, or not even just a dare game that you just pick out of a hat and it says go do this thing, and
for an hour.
Yeah, right. And some of them involve dangerous activities and illegal substances, and some of them are go out for a walk in nature. Weird. I don't know if I'd call this a tabletop game, but it's an activity nonetheless. You can actually go online and find this game and play it for free. But people were real upset. The Juggalo community was not happy with our light ribbing of the fact that there are card games based on a band. I think it's funny no matter what band that it is that you're based on, but that's just me. So our apologies. I'm sure they aren't watching this anymore. They didn't subscribe. They were not looking for more hits. But I thought we went pretty easy on them. I don't think our video was actually that inflammatory.
I don't know. You said the same thing when you made all those terrible jokes at the cemetery.
See, what he's doing right now is trying so hard to be the good cop so that he doesn't get the death threats from the Juggalos.
No. Oh, I'm already doomed from that. No, what I was trying to be, I was about to make a joke and realized I was about to make something that would probably anger another group of people. I'm like I was literally one word away, just about to say like, no, don't say that.
Those darn women.
That wasn't the word.
Anyway, Insane Clown Posse is a terrible band with awful music.
I like how you say he's just trying to be the good, and then you say that. It's like I don't have to do anything.
I just wanted to clear the runway so that I could put that plane out there. They aren't good. You wear clown makeup. Get over yourselves. If you're a Juggalo and you want to send us a death threat, or you have any other suggestions or questions about any kinds of board games that you like or don't like, please leave a comment on this video, or you can write us an email, rollforcrit@gmail.com.